Hi, Wendy.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good. I'm with Lucy Zander. She's the executive director of the United Way of Carlisle and Cumberland County. And Lucy, I've got some great news for you today,
We love great news.
especially during all of this, huh?
Absolutely.
Well, as you know, Deibler Insurance is very proud to represent Erie Insurance Company, and now more than ever. Erie has started, since the COVID-19 pandemic, they started the Erie Agents Giving Back initiative, which is partnering with the agents to try to help out their local communities, providing funding, support, whatever they need during this challenging time. And I've chosen your United Way Carlisle Area Emergency Response Fund as our local community to support. And I'm proud to be able to provide you with a $3,000 donation. So hopefully that will help you with your efforts in the emergency fund.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Wendy. I'm truly honored on behalf of the United Way of Carlisle and Cumberland County to accept this very generous contribution into the Carlisle Area Emergency Response Fund. Our fund offers a streamlined approach for giving by providing community organizations, corporations, faith-based organizations, even service organizations, a centralized location for them to be able to donate to basic needs, things like access to healthcare, transportation, financial resources, and even food. Essentially, by United Way collaborating with agencies and programs that directly serve clients, we can ensure that there are supports for individuals living in Boiling Springs, Carlisle, Mount Holly Springs, New Kingston, Newville, and the Plainfield areas.
Wow, you're doing a lot. Was this emergency fund always around, or did you start this since the COVID-19?
No, we started this response fund in about the third week of March, I believe. And it was in response to the COVID crisis and really a push from Carlisle Borough Council and other community-based organizations looking for a centralized location to make donations. And we have a committee that meets, allocations committee that meets on a weekly basis to review requests submitted by nonprofit organizations. And we are allocating funds right back into the community on a weekly basis.
Wow, we appreciate all you're doing, and it's nice to see so many people being generous, especially when everybody is so financially strapped, I guess I want to say at this time. So are you seeing a lot of support?
Yeah, we've been overwhelmed by the support. We live in a very generous community, the greater Carlisle area, and people want to help, and they realize that a lot of people are struggling. So families that were struggling even before the COVID-19 crisis, they are now really on the brink of disaster. These are families that had little to no savings, and now they are really struggling to pay their rent, utilities, even afford food for their families. And parents have had to take off work for children, to care for children that had been in daycare or school. And that's resulted in a further loss of income.
Wow. Yeah, I wish that we could give to every organization that we want to, because there's so many worthwhile organizations out there. But because you are doing so much in such a quick period of time to help those in need, that's why, we chose United Way. But Erie agents across Erie's footprint, which is 12 states and District of Columbia, had been, trying to help their local community in so many ways. And then Erie, they wanted to contribute at the local level or increase, they already do contribute at the local level, but they wanted to increase their support at the local level, being above all in service, and increase the local level funding by 2.5 million. So together with the Erie agents, we're able to do a lot more with their partnership. So we're very blessed to be able to do that. In addition to the local level funding, Erie, as you may know, is offering premium rebates to their personal and commercial auto customers. So, that's going to go out in the next 2 weeks. In addition, they're going to provide some longer term relief in the way of some auto rate reductions, and that'll be at renewal. So together with all of that combined, Erie has committed $400 million to their customers and to, to their communities. But why don't you share what some of the money will specifically go towards? Because, I'm sure everyone likes to know where, how their money is helping people.
Yeah, that's a tremendous amount of money, and Erie Insurance is doing great things in the community to support the communities in which you provide services. The fund that we've set up it's been pretty eye-opening to see the different needs that are happening right now. There are things that we've never funded before. Initially, organizations were trying to prevent the spread of the virus, so we're funding things like actually providing personal protective equipment for ambulance companies, fire departments. We're helping to provide payments for rent for individuals that are unable to make rents. We're funding organizations that are helping them. And also transportation for COVID-19 testing, and some hazard pay for the individuals that are actually transporting individuals, again, trying to reduce the spread. And the needs are changing as the crisis goes on. Now it's more financial support of food pantries and providing food. The number of people coming to food banks is increasing. And we've been able to provide additional funds for Central Pennsylvania Food Bank and other food pantries.
Sounds like you're very busy. I am embarrassed to admit that I didn't know the full scope of this fund. And I'm wondering if maybe a lot of other people in the community are not aware of it. And hopefully this will raise some awareness and just help, to support your fund even more as you expand it. So that's our hope, right?
Yeah, no, we appreciate it. Any mention of the fund has certainly, this fund has been word of mouth, and it's worked out really well so far. Again, it goes back to the community and businesses, companies, individuals, civic clubs, wanting to donate and to help others. One thing that is different about this crisis than some others is that it is more difficult to volunteer right now, to actively volunteer somewhere, because people are nervous about potentially getting the virus. So this is a way that people can help.
And is there somewhere on your website or a website where people can go to contribute?
Yeah, our website is just uwcarlisle.org. And right on the homepage, there is a link to a donate button. And in addition to the donate button, there is another link very prominent on the webpage that shows exactly where all the funds are going into the community. It has a dollar amount and the things that we've funded. So we want to be transparent with the community. We're blessed to receive funds to help others, and we want to make sure that everyone sees that 100% of those donations are going right back into the community.
In addition to funds, is there anything else? You mentioned maybe having a lack of volunteers, or is there other ways people can support the organization?
Yeah, there definitely are ways that people can do some volunteering. We'll call it virtual volunteering. One project that we have been promoting is writing cards, or just sending a note, card, poem, even word cross or crossword puzzle, sorry about that, to our local community nursing homes, the retirement communities. We have addresses for all the retirement communities, and we have a list of the homes that will accept cards. Unfortunately, individuals that are living in our nursing home communities are not able to visit with their friends and family. So it's just a small project that we put together to try to help brighten their day. And that's just one of the examples of things people can do, but we have others as well. You can make masks. People are helping, anything you can be done virtually. There's a phone number, 211, that's an emergency emotional support phone number. Individuals could potentially volunteer for that and provide some listening support after training.
Wow. I feel like I'm lazy compared to everything you're doing, and maybe there's more I can.
Hey, there's a lot more too.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. extremely blessed to be, associated with Erie Insurance, a company that, cares about their customers, cares about their agents, and of course, as you see now, cares about their community, but also blessed to have the community that we have and that have really stepped up to help so many people in need in such a quick period of time when they're all in need as well. So I'm glad to be able to do this little bit for you guys, and I wish I could do more. And very, very happy and proud for all you do for our community. And I just wonder when you rest.
Never. But thank you so much. We really appreciate this. Every single dollar that's contributed to United Way or any fund is important. So I would never downplay any donation. I think every single donation is important. And for us, you take, every person's donation, add it together, and it results in something really impactful for the community. So hopefully this fund is able to provide supports to people when they're really at a difficult time right now.
That and to hopefully spread the word and get you more help, more support, more funding. So that's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you for all you do in our community and all you're doing now.
All right. Thank you.
You have a wonderful day.